Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 182 of 1000 is Evan Forde Barden. Hi, Evan.
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, of course.
Our randomly generated suggestion is permission.
Permission.
Um, I guess you can come into my dorm room if you want. You can come in.
All right. Eric, you don't have to let your dad into your new space.
It's just
This
awkward
is
for this.
yours. This is yours.
Well, you came all this way to visit. I don't want to just stand in the hallway. I mean, I guess you can just come in. Come in.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There's three of you in here, huh?
Yeah. It's me, Scott, and Dave. Some of the things you're going to see decorating the walls and whatnot, Dad, they're not the son you know. So, welcome to the
No.
real me.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is not. This is not the son. This is not the son that I knew.
Yeah. And again, it's just this side
Oh, it's
corner of
just
the room.
okay. It's just this
Yeah.
specific
The
corner of the
other
room.
stuff is the other guys, but this is me.
Right.
This nook here.
It's I thought I knew my son. I thought I knew who he was,
Yeah.
but
I love the Rolling Stones, Dad. I've come to realize now that I'm a Beatles guy, and I was gonna put a Stones poster up, but then it didn't.
I thought you, Eric, I thought you were cool.
Don't say that. I am cool. The Beatles are
Well,
cool.
the
It's
Beatles
different kind
compared to
of
the Rolling
cool.
Stones are not cool, okay, Eric?
Well, I don't agree with that, Dad.
Oh,
I know that's what you believe. I know that's what Mom believes, but that's not what I believe now.
it's not. It's a belief. How can you believe something? The Beatles, sure, they wrote an incredible number, right, of hit pop songs.
Dad,
Yeah, and yeah, they
Dad,
they were
Dad,
prolific in their time.
Dad.
What is it, Eric?
Why didn't you ever let me listen to the second side of the White Album?
Well, I mean, it's not always necessary to listen to the second side of the White Album.
The second disc of the White Album.
It's not always, you don't always have to. What do you mean, why? Why are you asking that
It's a
question?
double album, Dad. At that
Yes, of
point
course it
in
is.
most artists' career, they're just going through the motions. The Beatles released a double album of all groundbreaking songs.
Groundbreaking? They're not groundbreaking, okay? Okay, and what is that?
Excuse me, they're not groundbreaking?
And what is that? That's one album. One
That's
small
one
bit
double
of
album.
the first half.
I knew you wouldn't understand. I knew you wouldn't understand. That's why I didn't say anything on the phone. I didn't want you to come here. I didn't want you to come here and see this. I knew you'd have this reaction.
I drove all the way out here because my son was gonna be a college radio DJ. I
I
wanted to be
am.
here.
I
Yeah, I
am
wanted
still
to see
going
your
to be a
show.
college radio DJ, Dad.
I wanted to see you record your show.
I can't have you in there. We're doing Beatles rarities today, Dad. Alternate cuts, stuff that George Martin doesn't even remember recording, but it's there. It's recorded.
Listen, you don't have to let you do. It's your booth. You don't have to let me in that booth.
I might say some things, Dad. I might.
You're gonna put down the Stones? Is that what you're gonna do?
They're too old to be touring, Dad. No one wants to see that anymore.
They're still together, okay? And
There
they're
shouldn't
still
be. There
alive.
shouldn't be. They're
All
like an
right?
old married couple having sex in front of everybody. Nobody wants to see an old
People
married couple.
celebrate old married couples for your information.
Freaks do.
Your Nana and Jeepa, okay? We celebrate them every year on their
I celebrate
anniversary.
Nana and G-Pop too. I just don't want to see them strutting around on stage acting sexual. I'm not you, Dad. I'm me. I am the walrus, cuckoo cuckoo.
Yeah, You have that. Look at that poster. It's drawn. It's a cartoon. It's for boys, Eric.
Yellow Submarine transcends all age groups. It's got something in there for
Silly.
every.
It's silly.
I wish they'd use the actual Beatles voices instead of getting voice actors to do it, but it's surreal. It's not silly.
I think you know what
And
I
I think
think.
brown sugar is racist. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
And they've learned, okay, from that time in their lives. They're different men
I
now.
know, I know. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Stones, Dad. I need you to accept that I prefer the Beatles. That's me. That's your son.
I guess I can't. I can I lashed out. It's easy to think I want my son to have the same preferences that I have, and I think it's just initially, Eric, it's difficult to accept. You're not wrong. It's just different. That's all.
All we need is love.
Don't Please don't just throw
I'm
that back in
sorry.
my
That was
face.
inappropriate.
Please don't throw that back in my
You've been very
face.
good about it. I'm
Eric, okay, please.
sorry. Thank you very much, Evan. Very fun.
Oh yeah, that was great, man.
Is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
I think the only couple things is I perform weekly at the Magnet as a part of Megawatt is the night that they call it, and my Twitter handle, which is eBlarden, so EBLARDEN.
Great. I'll put links to both of those in the video
That's it.
description.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
man.
much. Have a great day.
Yeah. Really fun. Take care.
Very fun.